Good afternoon. Last I remember, I was on Canon's ass. Whoops. Because I think it's Canon. Yeah, you was already selected. Right, alright, let's get to it. Some people usually head to the bathroom after a meal. Others prefer to take a short nap. It seemed that several people had gone out of the parlor, just like I did when I went to the kitchen to drink some water and check up on the servants. Duh. Watch where you point that. In the inn, Aunt Natsuhi's order to keep everyone packed together in the parlor was reluctantly withdrawn under the conditions that no one was to be on their own and no one was to go far from the parlor. After all, if 11 people are shut up in the same room, hey cat, are shut up in the same room starting early in the morning, the air will start to stagnate. And now that a little time had passed, everyone had. Come here. Everyone had started to recover from the shock of that morning. Maybe their sense of danger was weakening over time, too. Yeah, I would just be fully dissociating, to be honest. However, it was a certain fact that 6 people had been killed inside the mansion, so no one was completely negligent. So when they went out into the hallway for a breath of fresh air, trying to act tough, they would get scared of standing there isolated and would end up returning to the parlor, real. Like that fable, you know, the north wind and the sun. If you force someone to stay shut in, they'll resist. But if you tell them to do whatever they want, they'll come back obediently. People sure are hypocrites. Oh, hey Archer. Excuse me. You can sit over here. Yeah. When the servants finished cleaning up from the meal, they returned obediently to the parlor, just as Natsuhi had told them to, and sat on a sofa near the entrance, patiently awaiting orders. Maria, almost as though she had suddenly finished playing witches, had returned to the pure Maria I knew well, saying, ooh, ooh. What in the world was that back there? I hadn't felt even an atom of the presence of this person called Beatrice, supposedly standing behind me invisible. Yeah, because she's not real, unfortunately. However, it felt like, inside Maria, I could catch a glimpse of a little of that presence.
確かに
Hang on, give me like 5 seconds. Oh shit. Should have known. Got you. Sorry, that was more like a minute, and my cat needed fresh ice in his water bowl.
マリアちゃんは魔女とかの話になると人が変わるね。昨日海岸でバトラ君も見たでしょ。
Yeah, he's good. Okay. You're right. When Maria Chen starts talking about witches, she changes. But can you also slide it down at the beach?
サソリのキーホルダーの時か。いや、あんな機嫌を損ねるみたいな感じじゃなくてよ。まるでその二重人格みたいな感じで。
ああ、 たまにそういうこともあるな。さっきマリアが魔法陣の話を始めた時みたいなやつたまーにあるぜ。気持ち悪いけどな。
Apparently, according to Jessica, the laughing Maria shows up every now and then. Oh yeah, he's been out for 6 years. Okay. Oh, are you okay? Whatever, he was fine. This was just bad timing, and furthermore, it was the first time I'd seen it, so it really shocked me.
あれってのは何なんだ？マリアは二重人格か何かなのか？
Listen.
それとも本当に霊感が強かったりとかして、そういうのに憑依されたりとかしちまうのかよ。
You know, we gotta stay focused, battler.
そういうのじゃないと思うよ。バトラ君にも経験ない？小さい頃自分以外の誰かになりたかったなんてこと。
Honestly, I get it. I get it. She's like, you know, she's in her villain era. Right when humans are born, no one has any individuality. She's taken on this grandiose persona. However, when they reach their growth period and their sense of self starts to be born, they start to gain a sense of individuality. They want to be different from other people, yeah. But of course, they will find that they're no different from the others in their class. They're spitting, bro. Since they're learning the same thing in school and forced into the same lifestyle. Get into it. When they realize that, they start off by rebelling, breaking the rules in what's called, oh wow, the rebellious age. I just need to read, bitch. Since everyone follows the rules, they want to show off their individuality by breaking them. Sorry, my cat is so weird, bro. Even those who call everyone around them babies and stir up trouble are just cute kids searching for themselves when you look at them this way. Well, I'm lecturing all about all this like I'm so smart, but I actually got a second hand from George. George is wise. I myself was one of those embarrassing guys who thought it was cool to act like a little bastard. Well, that was when I was the age where you try standing out for the opposite sex.
成長期の根底には子供から脱却したいというひよこが殻を破るのに似た衝動がある。
You better child development.
子供と大人の違いは何かわかるかい？
年齢？それとも体格？
違うよ。経験だよ。
You better spit, George.
大人が子供を見下すのは人生経験が少ないからだよ。
And honestly, let that be a lesson. Just because you become an adult doesn't mean that you have to stop having fun. Jesus.
子供が何を言っても鼻で笑ってしまうのは世間知らずのくせにと見下しているからだよ。
ああ、そういうのわかるぜ。子供の頃って妙に人生ってもう
That's me biting the fuck out of this pizza.
年長しゃぶりたくなるよな。大人は子供が何を言っても世の中甘くないとか社会に出ればわかるとか鼻で笑ってる。まあ実際そうなんだけど子供的にはそういうのって見下されてるみたいでムカつくんだよな。
It's because oftentimes adults will do it in a way that completely invalidates the kid's feelings.
なるほどな。
And it's like you can be told that, you know, you don't have the life experience to look at a problem, but you also don't need to say that like what you're feeling is invalid, right?
知識や経験の有無か。確かに年齢だけ無駄に食ってても尊敬はされねえよな。
となるとつまり子供から脱却したいという衝動を持つ時期にかつ他者とは違うという個性を持ちたくなる。
Very transitionary.
子供からの脱却がつまり知識や経験なのだとしたら。
なるほど。他人の持ち得ない知識を持つことが一つのアイデンティティになるわけか。
Hyperfixation.
小学校の頃なんかさ、クラスの誰も知らないことを知っていたり。
They're like speaking to me because I was a motherfucking like trivia fucking wizard, bro.
持っていたり身につけていたりするとヒーローになれたよな。
I wasn't a dick about it, depending on who you ask. Aha.
バトラもそういう経験あるだろ？
あるある。何か一芸に秀でたいと思うお年頃って
Real.
確かにあるな。なるほど。
It's
それが
normal. They're
子供
saying
から
it's
の脱
normal.
却
It's
つま
fine.
り成長期ってわけか。
健全な意味での成長期はそうして没個性を脱却するために人が持たない知識やスキルを身につけることを促す。これは社会学的にも
Bruh,
面
this
白いこ
man
と
read
で、
my mind.
人が没個性を嫌うために人と違う技術を身につけようとする。これにより社会は幅広い技術を獲得して立脚する。神々の高度なプログラミングに驚かされるね。
George is so interesting.
まあ個性がネガティブに働くこともあるぜ。
And also, like, this is a very interesting conversation, but like, now is not the time.
クラスみんなが真剣に勉強してるから俺だけはサボって目立とうとかよ。
Well, like, I guess it is the time if we're thinking about what the author wants us to glean from this, right? That was actually me. It was only recently that I'd finally been able to feel thankful towards my middle school teacher who had slapped me after school. And honestly, okay, like, we have little Maria, we have, I'm not gonna go to the characters, the cousins next in age, we have the adults, we have grandpa, and honestly everyone except the kids are fucking lunatics, so he's kind of making a statement. I see.
でもまあ誰も飛べない飛び箱を飛んでやりたいとか成績のいい連中を周回遅れにさせてやるぜってマラソンで全力疾走とかそういう気持ちはあったな。
It's really interesting to compare the cousins with the siblings, because the siblings do look down on the kids, but like the siblings are fucking stupid.
勉強はダメだったから少なくとも運動では見返してやるぜって根性はあった。なるほど。ちゃんと成長期してるな俺。
男子ってやっぱり肉体的な方面に関心が向くよな。でもよ、同じ時期に女子は精神的な面に向きやすいんだよ。
Girls will develop an ED. What
バ
you
トラ
mean?
のクラスの女子にも
And men
占い
too,
とか霊
shit.
感とかそんなこと言ってる女子連中のグループがあったりしただろ？
あったあった。
And honestly, it's still true.
人の星座とか血液型とか聞いてきてああやっぱりクスクス
There's nothing new under the sun.
とか笑われると大いにムカついたもんだぜ。
Of course. That's so
どこの
funny.
クラスに行っても女子は占いが好きだし決まって霊感に強いだの弱いだの感受性がどうこう見えないものが見えちまうだのそういう手合いが必ずいたもんだぜ。
Girls just like to be metaphysical. Like, we just like to go there somehow. Even if we make it up.
占いも霊感も学校では教えないものだからね。男の子と違い内向的な世界に関心を持ちやすい女の子にとって
Probably in this culture.
それはアイデンティティを確立しやすくてかつ興味深いジャンルなんだよ。
男子が成長期に入ると急に悪ぶったりして大人に反抗を始めるのと全く同じに女子も成長期に入るとそういうのに興味が出るようになるんだよ。
Okay, so we're not also just commenting on the difference between kids and adults. We're commenting on the difference between boys and girls.
私はそうでもなかったけどさ。
But not Jessica. She's different.
つまりマリアがオカルトに関心を持つのは年頃の女の子としてはそう珍しくもないってことか。
Yeah, she's fine. Even if you accept that, I wonder if yeah, bro. I wonder if it explains that creepy dual personality thing. Well, I think I can accept it vaguely.
さっきも言った通り大人になるというのは知識や経験を持つことを言う。だからそれを得るために子供たちはいろいろなことを学んで子供を脱却しなければならないんだけど子供の世界に今も昔もはびこっているある便利な妄想があるんだよ。わかるかい？
漫画やアニメに多いだろ。ほらあれだよ、前世の記憶が蘇ってとか
Mm.
偉大なるなんとかの魂が乗り移ってとか。
Hmm.
ああ、他にも遺伝子が覚醒したりとか、封印されていた能力やら記憶やらが戻ったりとか、いろいろあるな。
And they're saying, okay.
どういうわけか、あの時期はそういうのがやたらと流行るもんさ。
It is. You do see it a lot on TV. Yeah, that's fair. Especially when you're a kid. Yeah.
どうしてだ？
今挙げたキーワードは全て子供の自分に知識や経験を直ちに付加でき
Oh,
る幻想
damn, George. See, bro. See, the people in this family live in the visual novel real world, right? So they're really like less that I like that they like to present like some kind of logic, right? Based in reality.
9歳の女の子も1000年を生きた魔女が私に憑依して
Like
いると
that?
話せば
The girlies are doing this today. Like, not just 1980 or whatever.
1009歳のアイデンティティが得られるわけだからね。
Yes, just channel that inner divine feminine. Your inner goddess.
まあつまり勉強するのは面倒くさい。でも人とは違うスキルを持って周りに威張りたい、ちやほやされたいっていう連中にとっては
And
便利
not
な妄想なんだよな。
only are they explaining like the behavior and the reasoning behind the behavior, but they're like being so pragmatic about it. I love it. So you can brag about something without having to work hard or study. I see. Isn't that a kid's greatest dream? No, absolutely. That you'll just like divine powers. Isn't that everyone's greatest
あと
dream?
は子供からの脱却願望には必ず自分の理想像の自己投影が行わ
It's the
れ
ultimate deal. Less work in exchange for like infinite wisdom and knowledge and power. Anyway.
その願望の姿が別人格として形成されることが少なくない。
I wonder.
バトラ君だって家と学校では多少キャラクターが違うということがあるんじゃないかな。多分家での自分の姿をクラスの友人たちに見せるのは恥ずかしいはずだよ。
Oh my god.
学校の自分は自分のなりたい姿の投影で、家の自分は本来の姿だから。
つまりキャラクターの使い分けというか。
Honestly, great skill to have if you were a culprit.
人格の多重化はごくごく当たり前だという。
Oh my god. Are they trying to tell me Okay, so I think Cannon already dressed up as Beatrice, right? And gave Maria the letter. Are they starting to get into the motive? And it's to do with like this like inner goddess, right? This like Oh my
オカ
god.
ルトが好きな女子はそれを憑依と言ったり覚醒と言ったりするぜ。 正直ドン引きするくらいにキャラを変える子もいるよ。
Because honestly, even the personality shifting could explain like
男子にもいるだろ。
yeah, I'm onto you, bitch. I'm onto you.
やたらめったら粗暴キャラに変身するやつが。
Just like a culprit, bro. How did those 6 people die? If it's one of the 18, it has to be someone we know, meaning it has to be someone that we trust, right?
あれ、本人はかっこいいと思ってるんだろうけど、見てて痛いな。
つまりおさらいする。
Yeah, let's sum it up. Let's sum it up.
マリアくらいの年頃の女の子がさっきみたいな不気味な二重人格のようなものを見せても
Maria's age.
それほど珍しいものじゃないと言いたいのか？
簡単にまとめるとそういうことだね。アイデンティティは自己を形成するための大切なもの。それをバカにしたりするとかえってその殻に閉じこもってしまうこともある。だからほどほどに付き合ってあげるのが大切なんだよ。
Go along with the delusion.
それを丸ごと受け入れてあげるのが親の包容力というものなんだけどね。
兄貴、それで独身って信じられねえぜ。
I'm on to you, bitch.
もう子供が中学くらいに上がってそうな貫禄さ。
Yeah, he's...
じゃあローザおばさんもあのマリアの二重人格についてはよく知っていたのかな。
Questions that need answers.
知ってたぜ。
Oh.
ここだけの話、ローザおばさんはすっごく嫌がってた。
I mean, she's gone now, so I don't know if it has to be just
気
between
持
us.
ち悪いし、クラスでますます孤立を深めるだけだって。だからマリアがオカルトの話を始めたり、
Damn.
魔女みたいな声で笑い出したりすると、だからマリアもローザおばさんがいる時にはそういう話をしないようになったみたいだけど。
Yeah, because she definitely brought that shit out as soon as she was gone. Maybe it was just a little game from a girl facing her growing period. That thing that happened back there. Just a girl trying to show that she was different and independent by holding interest in witches and the occult. And since she wanted to have another side to herself that wasn't infantile, she was switching between her normal personality and the personality of her ideal, a witch. In the beginning, I had found that very disturbing. But after George's lecture, it felt like this was a path that everyone walked down at one time or another. We're getting into some motive, bitch. I can feel it. Or not motive, but whatever. I haven't told anyone, but when I was in kindergarten, I joined up with a little gang of kids trying to form an Earth Defense Force, saying we'd help protect peace on Earth. My face turns red when I remember how, during what we called battle practice, we would chant EDF, EDF, incredible. I respect my troops. Just like usual, Maria was relaxing, immersed in the TV, ooh-oohing and laughing just like any girl her age. But on the inside, another personality, that of the ideal witch that she admired and blindly accepted, was sleeping. But that wasn't anything extraordinary. It was perfectly natural for a girl of her age. I calmed down a little. I'd started to recover from the shock of my bizarre experience in the kitchen. If I hadn't talked to Aniki and Jessica, I might still have been frightened by the idea that an invisible witch was standing right behind me. However, can I really accept that as an explanation of what happened back there? No, girl. If I'd just been Maria, I could have explained it as the fickle fantasies of a growing girl. Right, because the servants bought into it, bitch. Genji, Kanan, and Kumasawa Bachan had also been there. None of them had denied what Maria said. They had silently accepted that Beatrice exists. I was starting to feel a little uneasy. Auntie Eva had claimed that no 19th person exists, saying that someone within the family had committed the crime in connection with their messy quarrel. On the other hand, Aunt Natsuki had claimed that the culprit was hiding somewhere outside the mansion. That meant that she was denying that the crime had been committed by one of us and accepting that a 19th person exists. Okay, it's still too early, definitively, right, to say that a 19th person does not exist, technically. However, I just feel like the signs are pointing to the fact that this is a falsehood. And in the kitchen, Maria and the servants had agreed that a 19th person exists. It's not out their own possibility. The murders could still be done. Like, I can follow either logic. I don't think there's a 19th person, but it's that person, if there is a 19th person, is not no damn witch. But according to them, this 19th person isn't human. They had said that it was an invisible witch plotting something mysterious. See, girl, is there a 19th person or not? And is the culprit a human or witch? For some reason, I couldn't just laugh off any of the possibilities. Not even the most ridiculous one about the witch.
ジェシカ、ベアトリーチェの話ってのは俺の認識では森に子供たちが迷い込まないようにって点で作った大人の脅し話だってことになってんだが、この屋敷じゃ違うのか？
私もバトラと同じ意見だぜ。こんなのは子供に言うことを聞かせるために親が作った間抜けな階段だと思ってる。でもそうだと口にはできない空気が屋敷内にあることは否めないな。
おじい様がベアトリーチェは存在すると公言されているからね。
Yes, the man who's missing.
使用人たちは立場上それを疑えないし。
The man who we haven't seen, like physically.
クラウスおじさんたちもおじい様と喧嘩がしたいわけもないから、表向きは口を揃えてる。だから多分このお屋敷ではベアトリーチェの存在を疑うことはある種のタブーだと思うんだよ。年に一度しか来ない僕たちと違ってね。そうでしょ。
Jessica buffed out air in admiration. It looked like George had guessed right.
ジョージ兄さんの言う通りだぜ。みんな腹の中じゃ信じてるわけじゃない。でも表向きはその存在を認めてる。ほら、神様の存在を認めるようなそんな雰囲気だよ。実際にはいないことを知ってても口に出して否定したら野暮みたいな空気だな。
That's very fair.
使用人たちの間では
Like, why piss off people, you know? Because of what you think. How do you think this?
やっぱり雇い主のじい様がいるって言ってんだから、それに口調を合わせてるわけか？
They're going along with something.
さあ、詳しくはわからないけど、使用人たちの間ではベアトリーチェの話はある種の怪談扱いになってるよ。ほら、昨日海岸でシャノンが話してくれたろ。夜見回りをしている時、不気味な何かを見かけたとか、そういう話。
Shannon knew something, bro. She had said something like that, hadn't she? Back then, I didn't give it much thought, assuming she was just going along with the displeased Maria. But now that I think about it, she did say that, and completely seriously. That's right. She definitely said it. She definitely said the same kind of thing that Genji-san and the rest had all unanimously declared back in the kitchen.
他にもおねびや輝く蝶々が舞っているのを見たという使用人も、カノ君もそれらしいものを以前の時に見たことがあると言ってました。
Bet, bitch. Every time I see this name, I'm just thinking, alright, it's some fuck shit now. Because what do you mean you see glittering butterflies dancing around? What does that mean in the real world?
あと最近ではお屋敷の中で深夜に
Strange footsteps? Maybe his grandfather
の間で話題です。
lurking around. Sorry.
私たちは肖像画の中のベアトリーチェ様が姿を消してお屋敷の中を散歩しているんだろうと囁き合ってるんですよ。
Was she being serious when she said this?
ずいぶん前ですが、私もそうかもしれない足音を夜の見回りの時に聞いたことがあります。
It's like 20 people that live in that mansion. It could be anybody. That's right. She definitely said that. Exactly the same thing that I've been told just now.
でも怯えることはないんですよ。ベアトリーチェ様は 親方様とは異なるもう一
See,
人の屋敷の主です。
because Kenzo's already on some bullshit. So what does that mean, ho?
だから変に怯えたりしないで敬意を持っていれば決して悪いことはしないのだそうです。
Okay, girl.
ただし敬意を持たないと恐ろしいんだったね。
What a good boyfriend.
はい。
Oh.
私が勤めを始める直前に階段を転がり落ちて腰に大怪我をして辞めた方は
Someone pushed somebody down some stairs, bro.
ベアトリーチェ様のことを悪く言っていたそうです。
Oh my
だ
god.
から使用人たちはベアトリーチェ様のお怒りに触れたのだろうと
Did Cannon
噂
push
し合ったそうです。
them down the stairs? Oh my gosh. No, because Cannon would have pushed Goda down the stairs.
お怒りに触れて怪我をする。
But I guess Cannon killed Goda, according to what I think, right? It could be Natsuki, it could be Ava. These servants, bro, I cannot with them.
つまり使用人たちにとってベアトリーチェって存在はお稲荷さんにいたずらしたらお狐様のたたりがあるってくらいには信憑性があるわけだ。
Fox God. Of course, even though everyone accepts that curses and the like don't exist in the modern era, people are still afraid and still have a little respect for them, right? You see it a lot even in residential areas, such as when someone is building a house and they call a Shinto priest for a ceremony to honor the god of that plot of land. You might think that's just a big waste of time and money, but the workers say that a big accident will occur if they don't do it, so they apparently never neglect the procedure. You also hear about how if an Inari shrine is carelessly removed during a town replanning, there would be a curse by Kitsune-sama. I think I might have read somewhere that when the occupying forces were trying to expand an airport and had to remove an Inari stone that was in the way, all of the workers were suddenly taken out by some mysterious fever. Even in modern cities like Tokyo, it isn't rare to see modern buildings packed all around an old Inari shrine, leaving the shrine itself untouched. And this isn't limited to Japan. It's probably similar to how people baptize babies. These are good examples. If I remember correctly, by the Christian doctrine, unbaptized souls, though their sin is the lightest, still fulfill the conditions for going to hell. And so putting water on a child's forehead doesn't do anything but make them cry. But if a parent can prevent their child from going to hell with that little effort, they probably will happily go through the ceremony. Yeah, bro. It's kind of cracked. In short, how much do baptisms even cost? In short, even in this modern society of reason, we are still unable to throw away every trace of belief and fear. It's honestly a powerful tool that the culprit is using against you. You could say that it's a passive acceptance of the supernatural. Maybe the only difference on this island was that Beatrice was the name that was respected here.
じゃあつまりこの島でとても人間技とは思えない何かが起こればそれはベアトリーチェの仕業だとなるわけか。
Kenzo's like whole theory of magic is you talk about it after it happens. Like if I took a crazy gamble and the gamble pays off, it was magic. Like I had the magic, I had magic on my side, right? The culprit is 1,000,000,000% a person, right? But just like you said, anything that we attribute to the, like, that we can't explain with logic, then the unnamed culprit wins, right? The hidden culprit hiding under Beatrice wins. And so I get why they're not, like, focusing on the riddle to solve the gold. Because the bigger riddle is which one of y'all is fucking killing people. So I get it, I do. But, like, can we get back to the riddle? Can we get back to solving a problem?
シャノンちゃんも言ってた気がするな。ちゃんと閉めたはずの窓や扉や鍵がもう一度見回りに来たら開いていたとか。
See, like, what type of magic is that, right? The window was open, but you locked it? Like, girl.
消したはずの明かりがついていたり、つけたはずの明かりが消えていたりとか。
Her ass probably just walked in there and was like, damn, I forgot I turned the lights on. I do it all the time.
んで、確かジェシカは朝出かけようとしたらカバンが見つからないのもベアトリーチェの仕業だってふざけてたんだよな。
Beatrice ate my homework. Like, it's just kind of like an old family, bruh.
よく覚えてるな。普通なら妖精さんが隠したとでも言うところ
Right,
が、
okay.
この島ではベアトリーチェがになるってだけの話だぜ。ま、そんなくだらない話さ。
このお屋敷も築30年くらいになるそうだからね。それだけになれば多少の怪談やオカルトは生まれてくるものだよ。学校の七不思議なんかのようにね。
そこでチェス盤をひっくり返すぜ。
Period.
つまりこの島では人間にはできないことはベアトリーチェの仕業と置き換えることができるルールがあるってわけだ。人間にはできないこと。人間は何人だ ?18 人だ。つまり犯人はこの島のルールにのっとってこの事件は魔女の仕業だとアピールしてること。
Okay. Confirmed what we thought.
つまりそれは19人目の仕業ですよと訴えたくて仕方がないわけだ。
Right.
気に入らねえぜ。
Me either.
全然気に入らねえ。
Period.
気に入らない。
Yeah, let's get into
何
it.
がだよ。
仮に不可視の19人目が存在してそいつが自分の存在をアピールしたいなら俺ならもっと完璧なタイミングでやるぜ。
完璧なタイミングでってのはどういう意味だい？
ああ、だって事件は深夜から未明にかけて起こったのは深夜まで話し合いをしてたり夜勤をしてたりあるいは部屋に帰って寝ていたりどいつもこいつもアリバイがあやふやで
Yes.
十分内部犯行が疑えるって。
Yes. Yes. 1 billion%. Kind of. In that, the problem right now is it could have been anybody. It could have been anybody. It could have motherfucking be anybody, bro. And the witch is like, obviously, right, the culprit, the human person doing this doesn't want to be found out. But they're also attributing all of these crimes to the witch. But like, why would you even do that if this shit's not like airtight, you know? I've been saying it, like this shit could have been done by anybody except the cousins. Still.
ジョージの兄貴もエヴァおばさんに聞かされてるんだろ。内部犯行の可能性が高いって話。
まあね。
つまり不可視の19人目が実在したなら最初の事件は自分のアピールに失敗してるんだ。
Because it pins it on like Ava.
いや、そもそも時間帯がミステイクだ。
And if it pins it on Ava, like, girl, fuck these letters and this magic bullshit, you know what I mean?
不可視の19人目をアピールするためには死んだ6人以外の12人が全員死亡であることが確定している状況下で行われなければならない。
Period.
疑わしい人間がゼロにならなきゃ自分の存在をアピールできないんだよ。
And they almost had it. I get why he says the timing. Like, you have Maria present this shit. Maria is the most innocent kid on the fucking block. All you got, it was ready to go. But, like, it could have been anybody. The servants are sloppy. I said it.
だから全員のアリバイが一番あやふやになる深夜の時間帯は19人目にとって 自分が一番あやふやになる時間帯でもある。
Because I didn't even know where the hell Nanjo was, bro. So why the fuck am I worried about if Beatrice is killing people in the rose garden or whatever the
にも
fuck?
かかわらず、
Sorry.
その時間を選んで犯行に及んだ。
yeah, turn that motherfucking chessboard around.
そんな時間に犯行を起こせば18人の誰かが疑われるのは明白
Right, it's still too many people up.
にもかかわらずマリアに手紙を渡して魔女を名乗り誰もが自分でないと否定している
I will say that maybe they're not betting on a pin it on XYZ person because based on the riddle there's going to be more deaths, right? So I guess part of the fear that the witch is like giving our remaining contestants is like, okay, you thought it was Cannon, for example, but then like, I don't know, Cannon's next on the roulette, or Ava, and then Ava's next on the roulette. Until like you, the person, like me, is like, well, who could it be, right? But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, because yeah, I get what you're saying, Battler.
ベアトリーチェという19人目がいるように見せかけたい人間が
Period.
18人の中にいるとなんだかぶっ飛んだ発想だな
Girl, like, your parents are dead.
まだおふくろの屋敷の外に不審者が潜んでいるって話の方が信憑性があるってもんだぜ
It's only more credible because because it would be a simple solution, right? And then you don't have to like think about why your own family would do this to each other, right? Like, yeah, if you pin it on some mystery lady out in the woods, like, it's credible in the way that it makes my morality feel better, right? But like, honestly, you saw how your family fights? Shit.
まさかバトラーはこの客間の中に犯人がいると疑っているのかよ
Girl, you need to wake up.
ああ、何者かが俺たちにベアトリーチェが存在すると。
That's the real goal, right? Is to force the remaining people to accept that Beatrice exists. And she can do that if she keeps killing people to where it's only like, well, who is it? I thought it was this person, but they're dead, right?
そうさ。昨べのあの手紙からもう事件は始まっていたんだ。証拠も根拠も何もねえけどな。チェス盤を逆さにした限りじゃ、俺の見立てはこんなところだ。
It sounds logic to me.
飛びまくってるにも程があるぜ妙な推理小説の読みすぎじゃねえのかよ
でも無視できない着眼点もあるね19人目がいるかいないかは別にしてもその犯人は確実にこの島のルールにのっとって
Exactly.
仕掛けてきている
Yes. George is catching on to the fact that this is an and then there was none situation.
僕はね今バトラ君の話を聞いていて
What do you remember?
少しだけ気持ち悪い
The riddle that we should have been focusing on?
気持ち悪いこと。
What is it? The letter, okay.
覚えてるかいベアトリーチェの手紙ベアトリーチェは利子の回収を
Yes! More deaths! More deaths! More
利子
deaths!
とは後ろ宮家のすべてだ
More deaths! Y'all need to get it together, bro. Jessica and I thought back on what Maria had read aloud the previous night.
言ってたぜ
And they're just sitting here. I guess, like... So, we know a boat is coming Monday morning, right? She didn't give us a time limit, but they just not moving quick enough for me.
確かに言ってたそして利子の回収をこれから行うが黄金の謎を解いたらその権利を失うとも言ってたよな
おじい様は黄金を授かり後ろ宮家を再興した。つまり黄金を資本に生み出したもの全てが利子だってベアトリーチェは言っている。つまり
Yeah, girl, she coming for them coins.
冗談きついぜ兄
Y'all need to wake the fuck up, bro.
貴。まさか後ろ宮家の全て
Yes, girl.
じい様が生み出したもの全てってことは
We're almost there.
じい様から血を分けた一族のことを
Yeah,
指す
it does. It does. And she already got 60, y'all, so.
あの手紙をそう読み解いたならこの殺人はベアトリーチェが行った正当な利子の回収ということになる。
And she's kind of fierce for it, I don't even lie.
となればこの事件はまだ続くよ。
Hold on. Because let me tell you something, bitch. If I were Beatrice, so if I were canon, because I'm onto you, ho, I think, or Nazi, we'll get into it. I would be pissed off watching these niggas debate. Like, y'all are asking the wrong questions. Well, you're kind of asking the right questions. This shit specifically says Beatrice must abandon these rights for all time. Accumulated interest, right? So, like, what about this letter did not give that the murders will continue? Bro, anyway.
利子の回収はまだ途中
She probably like, I wrote that damn letter and they sitting here fucking bullshitting right now. Anyway. George turned around, looking over the parlor. There were so many people who held the name Ushiromiya. And we knew that since Goto-san and Shana-chan had been killed, not even the servants who didn't bear the name Ushiromiya would be spared.
私たち全員を殺す。
Girl, I don't know what your first clue was.
でもおかしいよ、ジョージ兄さん。なら
But
どう
she
して
always a
ここまで
little late to the party, respectfully.
他に大勢殺せた。
Oh my god! If y'all don't read that goddamn riddle, that's why this shit be pissing Maria off, bro. Cause she be like, y'all are dumb as hell.
下手をすれば寝込みを襲って全員を一晩で殺すことも可能だったはず。
I'm just gonna attribute it all to shock. It's all shock. They're in shock.
どうしてそれをしなかった
You gotta solve a riddle and your family's dead. Like, honestly, one thing at a time. I get it. My bad.
特別条項だよ。
Yes, thank you.
黄金の謎を暴く者が現れたら利子の権利は失われる。
And to be fair, a lot of them took that letter as a joke, like they thought it was just some stupid prank. So I get it.
そして手紙の最後にはこう結ばれていたはずだよ。
A lot of them probably didn't even read the shit.
おじい様の黄金の謎をみんなで解いてみろ。
Yeah, let's go check on that maybe, you know.
ジーザス
Jesus.
ようやく犯人のメッセージが分かってきたじゃねえか
You're almost there.
つまり犯人は俺たちにじい様のあの碑文の謎を解いてみやがると言ってるわけだ
We need Kyrie back.
しかもぼやぼやしてればどんどん利子の回収を進めちまうつもりだ
I realize that this is all based on several crazy guesses. But not everything that happens in this world is joined together in a perfect line. Most unknown phenomena are nothing but individual points. Leaning back is so funny. By joining them together in the lines, we deepen our understanding. The closer together the points at the ends of those lines are, the more logical it is and the easier to understand. And the farther away they are, the more it lacks those qualities. That is why we use the distance analogy and call such theories way out there. However, if you can only join up to a small, limited distance away, we call it having a limited imagination. Is imagination different from reasoning? Was I just trying to force everything that I knew about the case to fit by simple imagination? No, that's not it. When you're searching around with your hands in the dark, that search is imagination. Only imagination can find the 2 points you should connect together. Ooh. I Yeah, bitch. Sometimes you just gotta be divinely inspired to solve a puzzle. Reasoning is nothing more than the action of... Yes! Oh my god, that's real. Reasoning is nothing more than the action of drawing a line between them. If you can't imagine, you can't reason. You better get into it. They're saying, bitch, you better keep thinking. And if you can't think of nothing, you know, then just like they said at the beginning, the witch wins. But I will say, in this case, this bitch left a lot of holes open. What I was doing might be out there, but it shouldn't be wrong either. Only the power of imagination can pull out a clue from the darkness. And the power of reasoning ties those clues together. It's a lot like the process of searching out an enemy's weak spot and striking. Honestly, yes. Imagination, what do we got? Reason, shut the fuck up with that bullshit, basically. It's alright if it's crazy. Find the weak point first, then we can think about how to strike. Now is the time to find the points that we could tie together later. Got it. So the points I need to know is, what was everybody doing last night? Where the fuck is grandfather? What the hell was everybody doing last night? Who switched the schedules? And what the fuck everybody was doing last night? For the time being, I put aside whether a 19th person exists and announced the theory that the goal of the culprit might have been to make us solve the riddle of the epitaph. I'm glad we got that like a full 24 hours later after we got the letter. Uncle Hideyoshi looked like he was really interested, but Natsuhi thought it was ridiculous. I bet she does.
確かにそう考えるとあの怪しい手紙も納得がいくっていうもんやその動機はなかなかええ線をいったと思うで
This man will just go along, won't he?
マリアちゃんに手紙を渡したのが誰かはさておきな
I think they're related.
おお、
Beatrice!
ベアトリーチェはいる。おお。
Uh-huh. Even though she was puffing up her cheeks in that cute way she'd been doing since yesterday, I couldn't think of it as cute. Yeah, he's triggered. If I took it lightly, it might suddenly transform into a creepy laugh.
隠しオーブンなど存在しま
Girl.
せん。
Okay, and she's lying. And we know she's lying. Confirmed. That's a lie, bitch.
ですが、その存在を盲信する犯人はお父様の黄金を目当てで。
Mm-mm. She is lying, bro. And she was already moving shiesty. But we know she's
それ
lying.
を私たちに解かせて横領を企んでいるという動機はなるほどと頷けるものがあります。
That doesn't make any sense because in the letter she specifically says if you find the gold, you can have it. And you know what that gives? It's giving... She already knows where the gold is, bitch. Like, she already knows where the gold is. Hell, grandfather promised her the gold already. She's only coming for y'all's heads. Like, she don't give a fuck. Amazing.
ならばなぜ
Legendary.
後ろ宮家の主要な人物ばかりを最初に殺したのです。
道理ですな。謎を解かせるなら金蔵さんに近しい人物を先に殺すことは得策ではないはずです。
そうね。それにその論法で行くんだったら最初にお父さん
Yeah, why even go through all of this if they want to steal the gold that they already have? Unless the letter would be lying.
私たちに謎を解かせるよりも本人に答えを聞いた方が早いはずよ。
Which is why I don't think they are searching for the gold. Because what? Kenzo just got up and disappeared? You don't think that hoe knows where the gold is? Being the witch?
確かにその通りや
Mm-mm.
もっともお父さんが並大抵の脅迫で口を割るとは思えんが
金蔵さんをよく知る方なら 金蔵さんが並大抵の脅しには屈しないことをよく存じているでしょう。
これだけの財産を持つ後宮家を背負われる方です。今日まで様々な攻撃や脅迫にさらされてきました。
Gosh, his number one fan, bro.
それら全てに打ち勝ってきたからこそ今日の繁栄があるのです。
And we know she was married into this family. Like, she barely likes them for real.
それに関しては私も同感だぜ。うちのじい様が脅されて何かに従うなんてちょっと想像もつかないぜ。
ジェシカ、
Oh!
言葉遣いがはしたないです。
Bitch, you're holding a gun. Like, we can't have a moment.
ならこういう発想はどうだろう。いや、これもぶっ飛んでるか。
I couldn't hesitate. A crazy idea is like a bow and arrow. It might be hard to hit with, but it's a great weapon that can strike enemies from afar. Research shows that most people who have died in battles are killed by wounds from arrows. In a battle, you don't shoot off just one arrow, you shoot off a whole bunch of arrows at once and assault the enemy soldiers with a wall of them. So shoot them over and over. Assault the truth with a wall. That's right, let's... What's up?
犯人が隠された黄金が狙いってんなら
Yeah!
私に解かせるのは効率が悪い。
What's up?
謎を作った本人に答えを聞く方が手っ取り早いさ。じゃあさ、これはつまり全てじい様に当てたメッセージってことじゃないのか。
In other words, these murders were a threat directed at grandfather. If he didn't tell the culprit where the gold was, his family members would be killed off one by one. What if you weren't the only ones being forced to solve this riddle? That's true, you only do know that there's one letter. What if grandfather was too? If you think about it that way, it explains grandfather's mysterious disappearance. That's another question that needs answers. If the culprit had attacked grandfather, then judging by the state the 6 bodies were left in, he would definitely have been displayed somewhere with that horde makeup added. Yeah, it would have been somewhere that you guys were supposed to find. But despite that, we still hadn't found him. Did that mean that grandfather had been kidnapped and was being held somewhere?
そんな、まさかそんな。
You better eat her.
面白い話じゃない？
Period.
つまりお父様はどこかに監禁されていて黄金のありかを話さないと次々に殺人を繰り返すぞと脅されているわけ。
Honestly, very possible.
その話のどこが面白いのか理解に苦しみます。
Just rotate out the servants, hold them hostage. Unnaughty threatened her. Bunty Eva just smiled calmly.
この時間になっても姿を現さない以上、おじい様が事件に巻き込まれているのはほぼ間違いないと思います。
Honestly, because I don't even trust Nanjo. Maybe that's where Nanjo was when he was missing at night. We had no idea where his ass was.
それを思えば、バトラ君の仮説も
Especially as the doctor.
できないんじゃないですか。
Cause like the doctor can easily just like, I don't know, like lie, right, and be involved. Cause like he's taking care of his health. He could clearly just say whatever the family wants to hear. You know what I mean?
ジョージは黙ってなさい。
Damn.
そもそもお父様っていついなくなったのかしら。
最後にお父さんの姿を見たのは誰や？
多分私でしょう。
When you went up there and talked to him and he said you could wear the eagle,
今
right?
朝主人たちの姿が見えないと騒ぎになった時、お父様の書斎にいるかもしれないという話になり、私がお部屋にお伺いしてそこでご挨拶をしました。そういえば書斎の鍵をずっと借りっぱなしですね。
Yes, you have. So what that means is his door auto locks. Not that he went up in the morning, to see grandfather, quotation marks. And so no one should have been able to get in because she has the key. So he could have left. Or someone could have taken him out of there. But they would have needed her key.
源氏、これは返しておきます。
That she's now giving back to Genji. Okay. Natsuhi pulled out the gold key and handed it to Genji-san. Looking at the key, Auntie Ava giggled.
ねえ、源氏さん。
Oh, she's finna... What's she about to do?
どうせ警察はお父様の部屋も徹底的に捜査すると思うわ。何を隠していてもどうせ暴かれちゃう。だったらちょっと早く今この場で話してくれてもいいんじゃないかしら。
何のお話でしょうか。
She suspects his ass too. Me too, girl.
シンプルな話よ。お父様の書斎はその鍵がなければ外から入ることができない密室よ。
This is how you attack, bitch. You give someone the room to say whatever they're about to say before you gather them up, just like that fan.
その定義の確認をした。
Right. She's like, let's be real clear.
お父様の部屋には入り口が一つある。
One entrance.
あとは窓？他に出入り口は？
ありません。
So only that door, which Natsuhi has had the key for all day.
中に入るには入り口しかありません。
間違いなくね。秘密の隠し扉なんかがあったりはしないのね。お父様が不在である以上、後ろ宮家の最高序列者は私よ。
You know she had to throw that in
そ
there.
の後ろ宮家の当主代行として聞いているの。
Period. Don't lie to her.
それを理解した上で答えなさい。あの部屋には入り口以外に他に出入り口は？お父様の最高の側近だったあなたは知っているはずよ。
Bruh, I know he like this bitch. Natsuhi looked a little offended at the part about the highest ranked family member. But she kept her mouth closed for the time being and waited for Genji to answer. See, she be getting really like cavalier about the wrong things for me. And she be getting real like ruffled about the dumbest shit. I couldn't help but feel a little uncomfortable. Why was she going on and on about hidden doors? She got a trick up her fucking sleeve, bitch.
カノン君も熊沢さんも知ってるなら教えてくれない？あるならあるって言ってくれた方がいいの。
Yeah, Cannon, you first.
じゃないと今からある人がとても
あー
ことになるわよ。
What a statement! If there isn't, someone is going to be very much driven into a corner in a second. She said, bitch, I will give you a chance. Cause I'm finna trap you, ho.
隠し扉があると仮定されたら私の話はすべて水の泡。
Come on, ho, what you got? What's the tea on tea? Auntie Ava didn't specify which person was about to get their shit wrecked. But following the flow of the conversation, I had to feel that she was referring to Natsuhi. Especially because this bitch gonna say, I had the key the whole time. And I was the last one to see him. Creating her own locked room. What's the tea you got? Yeah, what's up?
ジ
Mother.
ョージは少し黙ってなさい。
She's like, you're ruining it. I had the whole setup.
どうなの？源氏さん。カノン君。
She's savoring it.
そうして熊沢さん。隠し扉はあるの？ないの？源氏さんはお父様が書斎を改造した時、施工業者の監督をしていたはず。知らないとは言わせないわよ。
そのようなものは親方様の書斎。
Y'all said that a little bit too boldly.
間違いなく
Yeah! She's like, victory.
片翼の場所を許されたカノン君。
Right.
はい。
He has the eagle. Because he's his oldest servant.
間違いなく。
Shannon and Cannon aren't even real siblings. So why does he have the eagle?
親方様の書斎に隠し扉などありません。 熊沢さんは
And why doesn't Kumasawa have it?
いえ、私も聞いたことがありませんよ。
お父様と親交の深い南條先
You
生
better
は
come for everybody.
私もそんなものは聞いたことがありませんな。
You know why? Because she suspects the same fucking people I do, bitch.
結構
Period. Checkmate.
じゃあいい
Yes, girl, what you got? What do you know?
話を始めるわよ
I should take your time.
とってもシンプルな話なの
I love it. What is it? Everyone tilted their head doubtfully, wondering what Auntie Ava was so proudly starting to talk about. She got something that'll lock Natsuhi where she said she was. Let's go. Auntie Ava laughed triumphantly as though she were about to reveal a secret that only she knew.
お父様を最後に目撃したの
She's
は
like, let's confirm one more time.
夏日詳しい時間は忘れちゃったけど今朝の9時前くらいのことだと思ったわ姉さん覚えてる私あなたがお父様の書斎からちょうど出てくるところに出くわしたわよねええ覚えています
Yeah.
それが何だというのですか
And lower that gun.
そして次に姉さんがお父様の書斎を訪れた
It
の
was
は
when they both went, correct?
兄さんたちの遺体が見つかってからよね
And that's when father was missing.
それを報告しに書
Yeah.
斎に上がりそこで私と一緒に不在を確認したわところで姉さん
And she's had the key the whole time.
その時お父様の書斎に入ろうとして気づいたことはなかったかしら
気づいたこと何のことですか
ほらゴミを拾ったでしょ
Oh my god. She is playing with her food.
畳んだレシートを
確かにそんなゴミを拾った気がしますそれが何か
そのレシートは私が飛行場に着く前に寄った売店に飴玉を買った時にもらったものよ
Auntie Ava pulled a small bag of candy out of her bag and she's gonna eat it in front of this bitch while she cackles.
ああ、あの時に買った飴のレシート。でも母さん、そのレシートの話が何と関係あるの？
Stay quiet, George.
ジョージ
Yeah!
黙って聞いとってや
Yeah! Just shut the hell up. Uncle Hideyoshi's expression was a little strict, which we don't normally see from him. Somehow, it seemed that he understood what Auntie Ava was getting at. Yeah.
本当にこれは決まり
Yes! All this shit is pinned on this bitch, kind of, right? And she finna get... I think I know what it is too. It was really... Just on a whim, you see. Got
何かを
you.
予見してたとか
She's gonna prove that Natsuhi could not have seen grandfather.
ましてや夏日姉さんを罠にかけようとかそんなのじゃ断じてないんだから
Because she had the key the whole time. And she's finna prove that that door didn't open. I seen Death Note,
実はねそのレシート
right?
姉さんがお父様と最後に会って出てきてそこで私と会ったでしょ
The handle's the real test. Hey, the receipt is the decoy.
その時書斎の扉に私が挟み込んだものなのよ
And then the pencil, the lead pencil. That light was crazy. Anyway, Umineko.
ってことはどういうことですかつまり夏日おばさんが
Yeah, that's exactly what it means.
誰も
ちょっと待ってよエヴァおばさん
What?
レシート挟むなんてバレバレだって
Yeah, someone could have just put it back.
小さまが外出した時に気づいて面白がってもう一回挟み直した可能性も
Jessica hurriedly argued back. She still didn't really know what it meant, but she realized that whatever it was placing some kind of suspicion on her own mother.
もちろんバレないようにレシートは小さく折りたたんだわ。でもね、レシートが落ちるところを仮に見たとしても、扉のどこの高さの部分に挟み込んであったかは正確には
It was
わ
in the
から
exact
ないん
same
じゃない？
spot.
私は夏日姉さんが鍵を取り出している間に確認したわ。レシートが挟み込まれた位置は寸分の1ミリの違いもなく私が挟んだ場所だった。
I don't know if this holds up in a court of law, but it is pretty damning. Like, in this court of law, right? This court of public opinion.
なぜそんな子供じみたいたずらをされるのか理解できません。
Because you're dumb, girl. I'm so sorry to tell you. It's okay, though.
大方、私の部屋の扉にいたずらをしたのもあなたでしょう。
It doesn't seem like her style.
夏日さんの部屋の扉。
不愉快な話だったので話しませんでしたが、今朝目が覚めたら扉の外側にあのシャッターの落書きと同じと思われる赤い塗料でいたずら書きむしったような気持ちの悪い跡で。
なんやその話。なんで今まで黙っとったんや。
申し訳ありません。
Yeah, right.
あの後、立て続けにいろいろと恐ろしいことが起こったため、
Oh,
今
well,
の今まで失明していました。
she is not a good liar, bro. I feel like
知らないわよそんなの。
it's real.
私がしてるのは姉さんの部屋じゃなくてお父様の部屋の扉の話よ。
She said, keep up, bitch.
姉さんがお父様がいるのを確認してから私と一緒に不在を確認するまでの間、扉を使わずどうやってお父様は外に出たのかしら。
Right, this fucking 80-year-old man on death's door.
そんなことは知りません。私が知りたいくらいです。
Girl.
夏日姉さんの他にお父さんの在室を確認したのは誰や。
昨夜金蔵さんとチェスをしたの。
Yeah, that's right. Roll the clock back. I ain't seen nothing.
夕食の直前までご一緒だったはずです。
Dinner.
それより後の時間は誰かおらんのか。
私です。昨夜の晩餐のお世話を。
Dinner. Damn, he not even jumping in to help her.
僕とシャノンも一緒でした。
All of y'all. See, fuck that.
ここまでは間違いなくお父さんも部屋にいたやろな。
Except Kumasawa and Goda. Mm-hmm.
だがな、夏日姉さん。不在だった書斎は窓も扉も全て閉め切られた状態だったそうやないか。
Right. Honestly, if I were her, I'd be like, maybe he did some magic.
なのに夏日さんは今朝お父さんに会って話をしたいうと。
私には皆さんが何を契約になったのか
Because 6 people are dead and 1 is missing.
どなたか説明してくださいますか。
And that's why you don't need to be a doctor.
父さんと母さんは夏日おばさん
I
が
bet
今朝
Maria gets it.
おじい様に会ったというのは嘘だと言っているのかい。
嘘なんかつくもんかよ。母さんは潔白だぜ。なんで嘘なんかつくんだよ。
ジェシカ、
Mm.
言葉遣いを直しなさいといつも言っています。
Mm. All at once, everything became confused. From across the parlor table, Auntie Ava and Aunt Natsuki confronted each other, while George confronted Jessica. What the hell's going on?
複数の人間の目撃があるのは昨晩までよ。でも今朝以降お父様の姿を見たと称するのは夏日姉さんただ一人。そして私の挟んだレシートが物語る奇妙な事実。さあこの点と点はどうやれば結べるのかしら。
All she had to do was not be fucking delusional and imagine that weird ass conversation, I guess. Shit. Whoops. Auntie Ava, something imagination. Sure, that receipt could become an important point, but I didn't know what other point I could draw a line towards. The answer Auntie Ava was hoping for was that Natsuhi had lied to make it seem as if Grandfather had been in that room this morning. And Auntie Ava's mere whim had exposed that.
わけわかんねえぜ。なんで母さんが嘘をつかなきゃならないんだよ。
Your guess is as good as mine.
その理由がねえじゃねえかよ。
その理由は私も知りたいわよ。でもね、ジェシカちゃん、お父様の材質を偽る価値が全くないとは限らないのよ。推理小説でもたまに出てくるでしょ。生存時刻を偽ることによって自分のアリバイを偽証するトリックよ。
なんだそりゃ。そんなの聞いたことないぜ。
お父様はまだ見つからないけれど、普通に考えればもう殺されていると考えるのが自然でしょうね。
Only because it's weirder to think about him just up and about walking around. They said that he does that, like it wouldn't be out completely outside of his character. But they did say that shit don't ever really be happening, so.
となれば、必ず近いうちに死体は見つかる。その時、死亡時刻をうまく偽ることができれば、夏日姉さんはアリバイを作ることができるのよ。わかる？みんな？
Yeah, yes, mother, I get it. This morning, when Natsuhi went to check that Grandfather was there, she lied. And he was already dead at the time. And she moved the body to some location and disguised it to make it seem like he had just been killed there. That wasn't a question. And then she could stay with everyone else to prepare an alibi. And then she could say, I heard someone screaming or something, and dash over there and become the first to find the body along with everyone else. Is that what Auntie Ava was saying? It's pretty on the nose, but I also feel like if anyone would point at themselves in a crime, it would be her. Girl.
そんなものばかり読んでいるから、そのような不謹慎な発想に至るのです。
See, this is someone that's like, I'm not wrong, you're wrong. And it's like, girl, keep it on the playground.
そうだぜ。死亡時刻を少しくらいごまかしたって、そんなの警察が検視すりゃ一発でバレるじゃねえかよ。
We'd have to find the body that your mama said she saw up and about at 9 o'clock. So, that's the facts. You need to be mad at her.
古典の世界だったらともかく、現代日本でそんなトリック本気で通用すると思ってんのかい。
Girl, the reaches we are doing. We are reaching for the stars, Lord.
おかしいぜ。
Girl, your mama knows something, and I'm sorry you gotta deal with that.
そうかしら。
Let's see.
今朝、南條先生が亡くなった人たちの死体を見て、
Sorry.
死亡時刻を曖昧に見積もられたわよ。
Right.
検視結果は環境や個体差に非常に左右されやすい。数時間単位で誤差の出る非常にアバン。しかも困ったことに、警察の科学的な捜査は明日にならないと。
Time is of the essence.
そこまでの正確な死亡時刻を測ることなんて、ジェシカちゃんの言う現代日本でもそうそう簡単なことじゃないのよ。
Don't know. That even in modern Japan, like you said, is so funny. That's so petty. I love her. She's a mess.
ねえ、南條先生。
A menace.
検視は経験と勘の必要な非
Yeah.
常に難しい。
It's not no regular doctor job.
ご診率も非常に高いと聞いております。確かにほんの数時間程度の誤差を出してしまうことは大いにあり得るでしょう。
しかしアリバイの世界は数時間もあれば十分やで。古典のトリックとちゃう。十分に通用するトリックなんや。
This man don't say anything.
夏日姉さん、わしらあんたを疑いたいわけやないんやで。疑いとうないから潔白を示してほしいだけなんや。
何の潔白を示せというのですか。
See, you can't just get mad when you start getting accused, girl.
今朝私は確 かにお父様にお
And
会いし
you
ました。
can't double down either. Cause now you just like,
そ
bruh.
して心の中に片翼の足をした言葉
Bruh.
を
See? And I thought that shit was wild. Oh my god. She fights just like she does with Kraus. She'd be like, she'd just be yelling harder.
あのお言葉をも否定するというのですか。
And she'd be always taking it personal. See, this is the Natsuhi we know.
それだけは断じて許せません。
And she got all this Aggie, like, bruh.
お父様がかけられた言葉までも否定することは
Okay.
断じて許せません。
Okay.
あれ
Okay.
お父様の遺体は出てこないのかしら。普通失踪は死亡宣告に7年かかるもの。
She is happy as a clam. Oh my
余
gosh.
命残りわずかなお父様を7年も延命し、その財産を独占するにはなんともうまいやり方じゃない。
And she already is thinking what I've been thinking for a minute. Oh my gosh. I knew she, bruh, I knew she would lose her fucking mind, bro, holding that goddamn gun. I slapped the shit out of her, bro. At this fan,
そ
ugh.
れ以上は聞き捨てがなりません。
You cannot abide, bitch. Then sit down. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't even hate her. I just need her to calm down.
私は後ろ宮夏
Okay.
この身に片翼の足をまとう資格はなくとも胸の中にしかと刻まれています。
Okay, girl. I need her to like go to a dinner with like Shiv and Kendall and Roman from Succession.
当主後継ぎのクラウス
Oh,
の妻として
bruh.
その責務を代行する私に向かって何たる暴言。
She feels like she has a claim to the head, bro. That's so disrespectful. And you can't even wear the logo. You got me fucked up. I hope she shuts her down, bro. There it is. Period. The final mother off. The mothering.
その銃で私を撃つの？
Play if you want to, ho.
いいわよ。
Right.
撃っちゃえば
Crazy ass adults.
どうせ言い逃れも思いつかなくて苦しい
Yeah.
でしょ。
Just like they said, y'all gotta have imagination, ho. And you're a shitty liar, babe.
やりなさいよ。暴力で真実をごまかしてごらんなさいよ。
And her petty ass is just delighting that she was right over the fact that she's finna blow her damn brains out. Oh, she fucking, uh-oh. It wasn't like Nazi had been actually holding that gun at the ready and threatening anyone. But after she was told to by Ava, she did hold it at the ready. Unsurprisingly, once things got to this stage, Jessica and Genji-san tried to stop her. They got, yeah, shut that shit down.
どうかお気をお静めください。
母さんは嘘なんかついてない。ならこんなの聞き捨てなきゃ。
落ち着いてえな夏井姉さん。確かにお父さんは部屋にいたと誓ってくれればいいやで。
What do you mean just swear? What is that worth?
それだけなのになんでそんなに取り
That's
乱しと
true.
る
I
ん
get
や。
what he's saying though.
それもそうです。
I guess she got a gun pointed. Let's de-escalate.
鈴木さんは嘘をついていない。
De-escalating is the goal.
それだけのことじゃありませんか。
だから説明してほしいのよ。
I love her. She's like, I always gotta have the last word.
お父様がどうやって部屋からいなくなったのか。
She
窓
truly.
は内側からしっかり閉じられていた。扉も同じよ。今朝夏日姉さんが間違いなくお父様に会ったというなら、夏日姉さんには開かぬ扉の密室から
Yes.
いかにしてお父様が部屋からいなくなったかを説明してもらわなくちゃ。じゃないと姉さんが嘘つきってことにやっぱりなっちゃうものね。
This
あ
hoe.
なたという人どこまで私を愚弄すれば。
I could totally see her just shooting,
反
bro.
論したいならぜひしなさいな。そうね、今すぐこの場で釈明をしてみなさい。
Right.
そうしたらあなたを疑ったことを謝ってあげてもいいわ。あの書斎の密室からお父様はいかにして抜け出したのか。
そんなこと説明もできませんし不要です。
What do you mean you had the key the whole time?
そうなら私が説明してあげるわよ。
Damn it.
私の立場も姉さんの立場もいいとこ取りのとても仲良しな説明なんだから。
Damn it.
姉さんの言う今朝の時点でお父様が在出していたことを信じてあげるわよ。でも次に扉が開かれた時にお父様はいなかった。
Oh, she finna. What's she about to
これ
say?
は依存ないわよね。
What's she about to say? What's she about to say?
あなたの言うことにこれ以上耳を傾ける気はありません。
She better piss her all the way off.
その軽薄な口を慎みなさい。
For pointing that gun at her face, she finna give her some words.
私の推理はこうよ。扉から姉さんしか出入りしていないことは私が2回確認している。そしてレシートもそれを立証している。にもかかわらずお父様を部屋から出すパズルの答えは窓よ。
Damn, honestly, it's pretty easy.
窓から出したのよ。夏日姉さんはお父様を3階の書斎の窓から中庭に突き落としたのよ。
Oh, she is acting bitch. Oh, she's acting too. All caps.
奥様こらえてください。
Cannon is coming in to save Natsuhi. I wonder why.
エヴァ様どうかおやめください
Alright, sir, okay. Some more accomplices, what else?
その後中庭に転落して死んだお父様の遺体は夏日姉さんが屋敷内の戸締まりを確認すると言って出て行った時にどこかへ隠した
They were gone for a long ass time. It's practical.
多分その時に死亡時刻を偽る工作もしたんでしょうね。
It makes sense.
クラウス兄さんたちの事件もさらに昨べのビアトリーチェの事件もひっくるめてナシスさんが怪しい可能性が非常に高いっていうことだ。本当ならこんなことを言いたくはない。
You need to slow down a little bit.
だ
Oh
がもうぶちまけてしまったからには仕方がない。
god, this nigga will go along with
頼
anything.
むわ夏日姉さん。どうか自分の無実を説明してくれんか。
And that's, you need to be quiet if you just don't believe anything, cause shut up.
侍とわしはあんたを疑
Cause
う
what is you talking about? You just here, bro.
なぜこの私が後ろ宮夏日がこのような恥ずかしめは。
There's a world where Kenzo just left via the window and then somebody locked the door at some point in time. I don't know. Looks like everyone else had said their piece. A gang gang.
ダメだな。全然ダメだぜ。
全然ダメですね。
エヴァおばさん。
Ooh. It's weak, battler? Her logic is weak? How? How are you going to defeat the receipt? Jessica looked up at me, hanging on to my every word. Auntie Ava's expression was composed as always. Is he going to say grandfather left the window through the window himself, but they said the windows was locked?
全然ダメって何が？バトラ君、聞かせてよ。
一方からしか見られないから夏日おばさんしかありえないって思い込んじまうのさ。
Maybe there is a secret area they don't know about?
別に夏日おばさんを擁護するわけじゃねえが、そんなハったりのチェックメイトじゃ。レシートを軸にした推理はまずまずだとは思う。
Okay.
筋は悪くない。だが俺の採点じゃせいぜい65点ってとこだ。
A 65, bitch.
これが答案なら 居残りで補修ってとこだぜ。
He's gotten so bold.
あら、じゃあレシートで封印されている扉をどうやって破ってお父様を失踪させられる
Yes. Oh,
と
I'm
いう
so
の？
curious.
私の説以外に。
エヴァおばさんの説は確かに面白い。そしてその説以外にじい様が失踪できる方法がないって言い切れるなら、最終目撃者である夏日おばさんが黒であると確かに言い切れるだろう。
Okay.
だが夏日おばさんが無実で濡れ衣である可能性が残っている以上、
Oh my
そうだ
gosh.
と断言することはできね
I guess, right? I guess.
ならバトラ君は夏日姉さん以外の
Right,
誰
as
の
she
お父様を
possessed
失
the
踪
only
させられ
key.
たというの？姉さんしかありえないのよ。私のレシートがそれを証明してしまったわ。一度目に書斎に訪れた夏日姉さん、そして二度目に私と訪れるまでの間、書斎は完全に密室で密室開封後には失踪している。これで夏日姉さんが犯人じゃないというなら、どんなトリックがあるっていうの？
え。だから65点なんだよ、エヴァおばさん。じゃあここでチェス盤を引き
Yes, let us. I'm confused.
どうやって外部からじい様を失踪させるかじゃない。
It's about how they made us think that he had simply left.
どうやって内部からじい様が失踪するかって考えるんだ。扉にはレシートが挟まれていたから使用されていない。
So he agrees.
窓も出ることはできても外側からは施錠
Right.
しかもエヴァおばさん、書斎を訪れた時に窓の施錠を確認している。
You better not say like hidden door.
だから窓も使用されていない。
Yeah, I don't think it. Yeah,
そ
fair.
の時点で確かに書斎は密室だった。これは認めるしかない。だがしかし書斎は永遠に密室だったわけじゃない。
Are they gonna say? Are they gonna say when the seal was broken, grandfather slipped out in between the time that they opened the door and checked his room?
レシートの封印さえ解かれれば扉の使用可能になり脱出可能になる。
I hate this. And the reason why is because I get what he's saying. He's saying if you can describe it in a way that is possible for Natsuhi to not be the culprit, then you can't say that she is definitively the culprit. So I get that. But like, why the fuck would anyone do that? Why? Never mind. Listen, it's fine.
つまり夏日おばさんがどうやってじい様を失踪させたかじゃない。どうやってじい様は書斎を脱出したのかって考えるんだよ。
See, I don't like this because the assumption is that we believe Natsuhi, right? And if Natsuhi's lying, all of this you can throw in the garbage. So I get that we're flipping the chessboard around, but I feel like we're playing the wrong game of chess. We need to be playing a different game.
じい様の書斎はただの書斎じゃねえんだよな。
Yeah, he just like stepped out.
源氏さんの話じゃトイレからキッチン、ベッドルームまであるちょいとした家並みじゃねえか。例えばベッドの下にでも潜って隠れた。おばさんたちは部屋からいなくなったと思い込めるぜ。
I'm glad he stepped in just like on some morality type shit, but this is whack, Battler.
エヴァおばさんもそこまで調べてきたわけじゃねえだろ。そしておばさんたちは失踪したと思い
They didn't check carefully enough.
この時レシートはもうない。つまりじい様は密室である間は部屋に隠れ
Also,
続け、
why would he be hiding?
エヴァおばさんたちをやり過ごした後に部屋から脱出することでこの密室を破ることができる。
I mean, there's a million reasons why he could be hiding if you think about it technically. But like, shit.
何よそれ。
Again, I see what he's saying. If we can come up with a theory that absolves Natsuhi, it means we can't definitively say it's Natsuhi.
どうしてお父様がそんな妙なことをして部屋を抜け出さなきゃならないの？
He's giving lawyer, and like, that's cool, but we need a motherfucking detective.
口頭無形にも程があるわよ。
ああ、口頭無形かもな。だがそれでも夏日おばさんが濡れ衣かもしれない可能性は示してる。エヴァおばさんのレシートは完璧じゃねえ。
And honestly, receipts, yeah, that's not, yeah.
チェスで言えばチェックくらいにはなったろ。
And honestly, like, honestly, a more realistic expectation is that the receipt was just there and he put it back perfectly. I don't know. Or maybe like Genji walked by, watched him leave, and then saw where the receipt was.
だがチェックメイトじゃねえ。
Yeah, it wasn't. I get it, I guess.
そして
I still think she's lying.
俺が最高に気に入らねえのはそれを夏日おばさんに釈明しろと迫って。 それができなきゃ黒だって断定しようとしたエヴァおばさんのその論法さ。
They don't be giving her a fair trial, they don't.
それがまかり通るってんだな。ここでもう一回チェス盤をひっくり返させてもらおうじゃねえか。
Yes, King, what you got, Phoenix?
エヴァおばさん、あんたの論法によるならよ、あんたと秀吉おじさんが昨日
Oh, right.
6人を殺害してから
Yeah.
のこのことゲストハウスに帰ったんじゃないってことを
Cause
この場で釈明してもらわなくちゃならない。
yeah, if he being dead ass, it's some other questions that have been gone unanswered. I got you, Battler. I got you. She not out the clear yet either.
夏日おばさんに釈明を強いたんだ。
She not out the clear yet either.
あんたにはもちろん自身の潔白を釈明できるんだろうな。
Cause why your own family the own family alive? Bring it back to that.
じいさまの遺産が全部転がり込むエヴァおばさんよ。
そうだぜ。
Although I will say,
怪しいじゃねえかよ。
although I like the overall effect, his argument was pretty whack. But I do like the purpose of it. Okay, I got you, Battler.
母さんがじいさまの最終目撃者だから怪しいって言うなら、エヴァおばさんだって父さんたちの最終目撃者じゃな
Yeah,
いか。
girl, cause explain that one
バトラの
truly.
言う通りだぜ。自分たちは殺してないってことを証明してみせろよ。
You taking this too personal, love.
僕もお母さんの推理は少し勇み足だと思うな。
Definitely over eager, but that just be how she move when Natsuhi's in her targets.
レシートの件は確かに重要なヒントだと思う。でもそれはバトラ君の言う通り、夏日おばさんが何がしかの犯人であることを断定できるものじゃない。
And I see why he gave her a 65, because if we're really doing some detective work, bitch, you need to give me the full, like, Agent Cooper, like, rundown. Like, you can't just, like, I mean, that's a bad example, because he just be making shit up from his third eye. But, yeah, I got you. It's still too many questions that need answers.
僕たちは等しく
Yeah.
全員が容疑者なんだ。
Yeah.
夏日おばさんだけが責められる道理はない。
You all need to turn down this morality a little bit, though, because I definitely think she knows something.
誇り高きお父様が床に這いつくばってベッドの下に？
She mad.
そんなざれ言で説明がつくと思って？
It's some whack reasoning, but it's more the purpose.
それならエヴァおばさんが先に説明しろよ。 6人を誰がどうやって殺して、そして自分が関わっていないという証拠を示してみろってんだ。
It's like I was saying, it could have been anybody. Take your time. Oh shit. Okay, girl. I'm sorry.
お嬢様。
Okay,
お嬢様。
okay. And he gonna piss me off. So, yeah, okay.